A Labour MP who stirred controversy by using a taxpayer-funded allowance to pay for attacks against an ABC journalist says he won't be running any further ads after a slapdown from Bill Shorten and an internal backlash. Michael Danby is refusing to apologise for the 2 ads placed in the Australian Jewish News that criticised ABC Middle East correspondent Sophie McNeil, accusing her of displaying an anti-Israel bias in her reports. The ABC hit back hard at the ads, with Director of News Gavin Morris calling them wrong, unfair and bizarre. But Mr. Danby on Sunday said he does not recoil at all from the content of my criticism. The ardent Israel supporter said the ads were proportionate given the concerns of his Jewish constituents in his seat of Melbourne Ports, which he first won in 1998 but now holds on a margin of just 3%. I spend my communications allowances as every other member of Parliament does on communicating a wide range of issues to people, he told Sky News on Sunday, in his first interview since the controversy. In my constituency there's a large section of the Jewish community concerned about fair and balanced coverage from the Middle East, and they have been raising this issue with me for a long time. Opposition leader Bill Shorten called Mr. Danby his factional ally to tell him he was deeply unimpressed after the first ad emerged last week. Mr. Shorten told him to pull the second ad, but it had already gone to the printers. Mr. Danby conceded he was not Mr. Shorten's favourite person right now. Obviously he thought they were unsubtle, and I've pulled back and said that I won't be doing ads on the Jerusalem correspondent of the ABC in the future, he said. It's not something I want to have a big fight with an old friend over. Sophie McNeil, with Syrian refugee Nazi Hussein and his family, reunited and safe in Germany. Photo Twitter. The controversy has also stirred up internal mutterings about Mr. Danby's future, with state and federal ALP sources hinting they could mount a pre-selection challenge against him if the veteran MP chooses to run an 8th time. Mr. Danby said he hasn't yet thought about what he intends to do at the next election and disputed claims the party was preparing to dump him. He said his support in his local branches responsible for pre-selection remains strong. Federal MP Michael Danby says he will not be running any further attack ads against Ms. McNeil. Photo Chris Hopkins. I've won Melbourne Ports 7 times. I'm very grateful to the party and my constituents for their support. It's a very difficult seat and I think that record speaks for itself, he said. A decision by Attorney General George Brandis to appoint Mr. Danby's wife, lawyer Amanda Mendez da Costa, to a well-paid job on the Administrative Appeals Tribunal has further fueled speculation he will soon retire. Linfox executive Ari Suss was once thought to be Mr. Danby's likely successor in the seat, but is said to have cooled on the idea. Andrews government staffer Josh Burns has also been tipped as a potential candidate. Michael Danby's second ad attacking the ABC's Sophie McNeil. Photo Australian Jewish News.